Good afternoon, my positive peeps. How are you doing today? This morning, as soon as I woke up, I let the dog out of the crate and I washed him because he escapes. Like, I don't know, my bathtub is pretty high. I'm short. Takes me a minute to just step my short leg over into my shower, but he will jump his entire short body over and get out of the sorry, my chair is squeaking, to get out of the shower. So I got to wash him. I use that expensive shampoo they told me to. It's not expensive, it's like $6, but it's little, it's Selsun Blue, and child, it was clear, so I didn't know it was coming out, and I used half of the bottle already. So that part, gotta go get another bottle already. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm trying to convince my husband to rake my rocks. Yes, rake my rocks, because the sandstorms covered all of our rocks. So I'm trying to convince him to rake them for me. The last time I tried it, you know, I told y'all my back went out and we never finished the project after that. So that's what's going on today. What was on my mind about uplifting one another. I do notice like Kayla is going through something. A lot of our positive peeps are going through things, and that's perfectly fine, because even though you're being positive and you're putting that energy out there, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have a bad day. It doesn't mean that you're not going to go through something at that time. And it's all in our the way we process this situation is how we keep it positive. So even though we might all be going through something that's not all that great, for me right now, I'm just perioding again, you know, every 28 days that thing come back. So I'm going through it. I'm trying to eat right, but it's not like all I want is chips and candy and ice cream. So it's making the mood worse, and it's also hurting my stomach. But you think I care? I don't. I just keep doing it. I mean, I care after the damage has been done, but I don't care while I'm doing it. And so I just want to send all the positive energy in you guys' direction, and you guys can just send back to me that I get off my period, and I'll be happy with that right now. I mean, we have other things going on behind the scenes, like my husband is fighting his appeal and stuff like that. We all need each other during these times, and it's okay to admit that you're having a hard time. I know a lot of people right now feel like you have to be so positive. But a part of all this positivity that we're, you know, kicking to one another is being able to support each other in times that things are not going the way that we would want them to go. So like in this time, I can't send, you know what I mean? Like I can't hug Kayla myself, but I send her all the love and hugs, you know what I mean? She was dealing with something heavy, and the same for Darden's. I know they're going through stuff, and I want to hug them too. And I just want to say that I'm here to support anybody and everybody that's going through stuff, because you know we are living life on a daily basis, and not everything is peaches and cream, and not everything is perfect, and it's okay to say that you know, I'm not okay today. I'm having one of those days where I don't feel okay today, because not every day you can be 1,000%, and that's okay. At least on my end, it's okay. I want us to all be okay with owning our actual feelings as they're happening, and not feeling like you have to hide something, because I'm not feeling myself right now. I'm irritated with life. I am cramping, and I want to be naked, but I can't, because I don't know why I can't right now. It's just me and the dog. We in the office, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like wearing clothes. But I just, you know what I mean? I'm saying I don't feel 100%. And emotionally, I mean, emotional check-in, I'm fine. You know what I mean? I'm fine. It's just I'm irritated just because I have that feeling, you know what I mean? Yesterday, my daughter was like, get in the bath, take a nice long bath, you know, relax yourself. And I did, and I felt good. But it's okay in the moment to own your feelings, because I mean, we all have things that we're going through, and we shouldn't have to hide them from one another. We're all family here, and it's okay. And then the next day could be great, and the next somebody else could be going through something, and we support the next person going through the situation too. So we're all here, linking hands, supporting each other through whatever we're going through. I mean, you guys are getting used to that, right? But supporting each other through whatever we're going through, because that's what we do. That's what we're doing. And this is all a part of the challenge too, is no one is left behind. No one suffers by themselves. We're all here to support everybody, whatever you're going through. It's okay to have a day or 2 or 10 or whatever you need to get back to where you need to be. You know what I mean? But the intent of the challenge, I feel, Kayla, please let me know, but the intent of the challenge, I feel, is we feed off of each other's energies. So if somebody is down, we can watch another video of somebody that's wrong, buddy. Why he always doing this? If someone's feeling down and you watch another person who's posted their video and they're up and they're positive, and you feed off of that energy, and it helps uplift your spirits when you're going through something that's not so good. So Kayla, I feel like that was part of the intent, because I knew in 31 days we weren't all gonna be like happy every single day, because I mean, unfortunately life happens, and it tends to happen at some point in each month when 1 or 2 things happen, you know what I mean? And let me tell you, my struggle has been going on for 2 months now, okay? So hey, it's gonna be okay, and it has been okay. And it's gonna be fine. So we're all gonna be fine at the end of the day, but on a day that you're not fine, it's okay as well. Don't feel like you have to force yourself to be fine. And if you can make your message later on in the day where you feel better and say, hey, I bounced back from this situation, then by all means do so. But if you don't, it's okay. You know, don't feel the pressure of feeling like you have to be on all the time, because the point of, you know, mental health and everything is that we're going to own our emotions, or we're going to feel our emotions as they happen, and we're going to process them, and then we're going to be able to better manage them. So that's my piece. You know, my section is always a part of mental health, so I just want everybody to be okay as I process through my own stuff, you know what I mean? Because I still go back and forth over like mom guilt issues, and I have older kids, and you know what I mean, I have a lot of things that I deal with on a regular basis that I'm just trying to work through. So my daughter and I were just talking about guilt this morning when she came in the room, and I like that she comes to me and like, listen, has a whole talk with people, and she came in the room and she discussed some things with me this morning. I gave her advice on it, and hopefully it helps her. But I like that she comes to me and we talk, and she's like, hey, I got something to tell you. I'm like, I don't know what happens from the moment that I go to sleep and then I wake up, but she always has something to tell me by the morning. I'm like, girl, I thought you was asleep too, but things do happen in the middle of the night. So just, it's okay to feel your feelings. As I said before, it's okay to not be okay, and we all got you out here, you know what I mean? Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through, we all got you out here. And if you need a positive video, somebody in this whole Positive Peeps corner has got you. So don't feel like you need to do anything extra. So I love you guys. That's all I have for right now. You know, I could go on for a tangent forever, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't want that. But yeah, hold on. Well, you know what, also I did want to go a little more in depth with the fear thing from the video I just posted today, which would be, it was Thursday. It is Thursday. Okay. A lot of times we're telling ourselves, the negative self-talk is telling us that we can't accomplish something, and I had a lot of that negative self-talk that told me that I couldn't do something. And I want to make sure that I am telling myself, and you're telling yourself, that you can do something and work through those fears. We're going to have the courage to conquer our fears, because a lot of times we're holding ourselves back from our greatness, and we don't even know our true potential until we get out there and try. And a lot of times we learn through failure, your greatest teacher honestly are the times that you fail, because you're like, oh, I'm not going to go from that angle again, I'm going to try something different. So it had taught you something different. And the recipe for success is often through failing at something. And it's like, you know, failure and success are kind of like a soup, right? So you're making the base for your soup and you keep testing it and testing it to see if it tastes right. And you're like, oh, it needs a little bit of this, needs a little more pepper, it needs red pepper flakes. And then finally you come up with the recipe that you feel is good for the base of your soup. And that's kind of like failures and successes. You fail at something a lot of different times possibly, but each time you're tweaking it and tweaking it until it becomes a part of your success. So don't feel like if you fail at something, or you're too old to start something, or if you're failing at something, that you can't try it again, because a lot of people don't succeed after the first time. There are things such as like YouTube. I was scared to do it, but I end up doing it, and no, I have not mastered this yet, and no, I am by no means a professional at it or anything like that. But at each time that I make a video, I'm learning something different, and so it just, you know, you tweak it each time. And I want that to be a message to everybody, is that we're gonna go out there, and no matter what your fear is, you feel like you're gonna fail at something, you should try it anyways, because failure will help you get to your success. And I'm not saying like, oh my gosh, you're such a failure, but I'm saying each time we stumble and get back up, we learn. When we were learning to walk, we've stumbled, we fell down, we only took a couple steps, you know, the first couple times we're learning to walk, and then we fall, you do it again, you get up. And imagine if that first time you just stayed down, you're like, I don't get it, so I'm not trying again. Your mom would still be carrying you at whatever age you are at this point, you know what I mean? Or you would have to be figuring out some other way to get around because you gave up after you fell down that first time when you were learning to walk. So just because we might fall down one time or two times doesn't mean that whatever your goal is, you won't be successful at it. It just means that you need to tweak the recipe a little bit, and then you're going to figure out what you need to do in order to become successful. Because I a lot of times let myself and my fears, you know, defeat me before I've even tried. And I feel like it's worse to not try at all than it is to try and to fail. Because if you try and fail, at least you know there's ways you can improve it. But if you never try at all, you're just having a sea of what ifs in your mind that you're not even figuring out if you can do or can't do. So there's a lot of things out there, and like I had mentioned before, one of them was meeting my father, because that was a huge thing for me. I let everyone else around me kind of dictate my feelings for him, and I understood a lot of why people felt the way that they did about him, so I kind of let that dictate whether or not I was going to meet him. But at the end of the day, it's really about, you know, it's a loose end for me. It's open all the time, and I'm very clear about who my dad is. My dad is who raised me. My father is who helped create me, and they both had important jobs that contributed to the person that I am today. Without my father's contribution, I wouldn't be here, and without my dad raising me, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they both contributed into the person that I am today. And so I want to overcome that. And also, like in the video before, my daughter has questions, and we all do. It's a whole missing link on our side. You know, I know about my mom's side, and I know about my dad's side, but I don't know about my father's side. And unfortunately, like for genetics and anything else, like his side is important to us. So like he has diabetes running rampant on his side, and I like sugar. It would have been cool to know before I got really into this addiction, right? But here we are. So, you know what I mean? Just in general, there's other things that I want to accomplish as well, and I'm definitely going to one by one get those things done, and you guys are going to come along with me as I am trying to conquer all these fears that I have, and make sure that I show my kids, like, you don't have to live in your fear. I allow too many people to dictate my actions, and that stifles me. It stifled me a lot, even from locking my hair. No one in my family was supportive of that at all, and because they weren't supportive, I took their value and their opinion forever. And then one day I was like, why am I living so much for other people? And here we are, you know what I mean? Even though I want to cut them out, but it's fine. It's not cut them out forever, I just want to restart them. But I think I have an addiction to restarting locks, you guys, and it's real. Anyways, so like, I let people kind of control how I felt about something in my life, and made me fearful of things that I wouldn't necessarily be fearful of, make me fearful of not being successful at something. And there were times that it stopped me from doing things and made me become scared of them, because I was like, maybe they're right, maybe I can't. And I just have to let their negative self-talk, take it out of my equation and add the things that I need to my recipe to make me successful. And if I don't succeed at it at first, that's fine. I mean, it's okay, girl, it's fine. But if I do, then usually the people come around and be like, I knew you could do it. You know how that goes. So anyways, I guess this was a two-part situation as far as the message. Message number one is, it's okay to be in your feelings for a day. I know we're in this Positive Peeps challenge, but we all got you with another message when you're not feeling so good. And number two is, don't let fears drive you. I mean, there's a lot of things that we're all afraid of, and other people might consider them like stupid or something like that, like, oh, why are you scared of that? I did that with ease. And it's not easy for everyone, you know what I mean? It's not always easy. What is easy to one person isn't to the next, and we should just all be supportive of one another and make sure we're helping and guiding each other through these processes. So right now I'm challenging everybody to try something new. You know, face your fears. We have the courage to conquer them. And I guess that's about it, you guys. It's longer than I thought, because now it's 20 minutes. But I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day 17. And you know, just try to stay positive if you can. And if it's one of those days that you're not, hey, watch some videos and cheer yourself up. I mean, I watch The Middle a lot. The Middle makes me laugh because they remind me of my family. So I just really I laugh at that a lot. And they just took it off of Philo, and I'm sad. So I've been watching Guys Groceries games, but I'm really supposed to be focusing on work, so let me stop. But I just wanted to talk to you guys. You know, in the middle, whenever I'm thinking about something, I have to say it, because I will forget, and then I won't know the message for the day. So yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be whatever you feel like being today. If you feel like being tired today and you're like, I don't feel like cleaning the house, then don't. You deserve a day off. If you feel like that, you know what I mean, you just want to eat out today, you don't feel like cooking, you deserve that time off. Just, you know what I mean, self-care the heck out of yourself, okay? Love yourself, be kind to yourself, be kind to your body, listen to your body, because you only get one. And let me tell you, ever since that day that my back spasmed, I was like, I am employing the two dudes of the house to do this raking job for me, because I see that my back is not having it, and it's okay. I can't do it all, and I have to be okay with that, which I'm not really okay with that, but I just have to be okay with it, and that's that. You know what I mean? So I love you guys again. I can say bye the right way today because I'm on my camera and not my phone, so you won't have to watch these awkward moments of me ending the video. And I'm gonna get back to work. I love you guys so much. Oh wait, I lied. Yesterday, I had a complete panic attack, like out of this world panic attack, because I thought my computer was broken. My husband told me to let it die all the way, which it happened to do in like 2 minutes, which is weird, but I'm not gonna question nothing. And it died, and then I plugged it in, it turned on, and everything was fine. But I just had lost it for a moment, thinking about my monies and all that stuff. But it's good now. So yeah, I didn't let myself get too far ahead. Like if I had got to full blown tears, then y'all know it was over. But I was like, let me try this out, and it worked, and I was really happy. And thank you, Kevin, because I just needed that. But anyways, thank you guys for listening. You know, I'm always off on these tangents, and I love you guys so much. And let's face our feels too. Feels like face our feels. Well, that too. Face our feels. Oh my gosh, now I can't talk. Face our fears together, and we're gonna make it through. We're gonna be just fine. So I love you guys again. If no one told you today, I love you, and have a great day. Bye.